This episode of Comedy Bang Bang is brought to you by Credit Karma. So when is the last time you checked your credit scores? Because your scores may change more often than you think, and you should know what they are now and not from a year ago. Well, Credit Karma is here to help out. The best thing? Credit Karma is always free, and there is no catch. No credit card needed. So go to creditkarma.com or download the Credit Karma app now.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
Fall in love, but not in haste, because you'll slip and fall on the baby paste. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. Thanks to Super G3663. I feel like I'm reading someone's password, but thanks to him or her for that wonderful catchphrase submission. And welcome to the show for another episode. I believe third new ep in Janny Danny, the month I call the Jackal, named after Allison Janney. Third week in the Jackal. Here we are doing Comedy Bang Bang, and what an episode we have for you today. Coming up a little later on the show, we have adventurer Kiwi Chris. This is exciting for me because I think life is an adventure, but within that adventure, one can take a smaller subset of adventures, and it sounds like that's exactly what Kiwi Chris has been doing. Also, we have a musician of note who will be coming up, so that's exciting. I love talking about do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. Hopefully we're going to run the gamut on all of those. But before we get to them, we have a couple of old friends on the show. They've been around since the very beginning. And it's always a treat to have them and to be sharing similar oxygen, if not the same oxygen with them, and then breathing it out into carbon dioxide. And we'll get into the science of it all. But they are here promoting their show, which is in its third season, Another Period, which comes out tomorrow, actually, Tuesday, January 23rd on Comedy Central, 10:30 p.m., right after Drunk History. And they're here with us today, and no better time to introduce them than now. We have Natasha Leggero and Riki Lindhome. Hello!
Hi. Thank you for having us. It's nice to be back.
It's wonderful to have you guys. You're old friends of the show, obviously. None can dispute that. And who would try?
Yeah. It's been, how long? 10 years ago?
9 years. We're coming up on the 9th anniversary. So, 2009, I believe.
Yeah.
You guys were in there in the old radio station days, and here you are again, and you keep coming back for more.
Yeah. Was it Bang Bang then or Death Ray?
It was Death Ray, I believe, yes.
Yeah.
And
well,
of course,
then remember there was the show at MBAR. That was
do
more
not remember
than,
that.
But that was more than 9 years ago, though, right?
That was 2002 to 2004.
That's crazy. That was only 2 years? At MBAR.
At MBAR, and then we did a 10.5-year stint of that at MBAR and then the UCB Theater, and you guys obviously were on that as well. So a lot of history here, but I'm a little more interested in the future. And the future of Another Period specifically, because we have a third season coming out, and this is exciting. I don't know if you've been on the show talking about it before, but let's talk about it a little bit because there's so much content out there.
Yeah.
You know, and there's so many content creators, and I've talked about it on this show. I think there should be an equal amount of content deleters who are just in charge of erasing people's content, you know, and then we'd have like a manageable situation.
Yeah. There are 500 shows.
500 scripted shows this year.
Mm-hmm. Let's get that down to 0.
Yeah.
You know, and then we can all
just
get on with our lives.
Yeah. What about, we can have this one?
Yeah, surely we're going to reach peak media.
Yeah, media in general. I mean, already we've been in peak TV, but just media.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I see no difference between a newspaper article I read online and a TV show that people have worked for years on.
It is crazy when, Kate and I make Garfunkel and Oates videos, and the videos that we spend all this time and money on get the same amount of hits as us sitting on my couch.
Yeah, exactly. You got some of those couch fetishists out there, I think, is the lesson to be learned on that. Mm-hmm. So Another Period is coming out. This is the third season. If people haven't seen it, describe the show. Give me the elevator pitch here. Pretend we're on an elevator. I don't know where we are.
The elevator pitch is if a family like the Kardashians moved into Downton Abbey. Mm-hmm. That's the...
It's a time travel show, science fiction.
Not a time travel show. It takes place in the Gilded Age in America. So as you know, if you're familiar with Downton Abbey, that's the Gilded Age in England. This is in America, and it's the wealth in America at the turn of the century was much different, more new money, more.
I know a lot about this.
Than in England, where people came from long lines of lords and ladies, and these people are pretty crass.
And you two play
the Bellacourt sisters.
Sisters, yes.
We know you're a huge fan, Scott, but we will fill in any blanks for you.
Look, I gotta admit, it's been a year since this show's been on.
I know.
And,
it's been a while.
Well, they wanted to pair us with Drunk History, so we had to wait a season.
Yeah, I have episodes of Black Mirror in my head now. I had to force out another period to make room for that. So I'm getting caught up myself. So it's basically like Downton Abbey, set in America, but filmed like a modern reality show with confessionals and soap opera elements where there are a lot of different characters. Let's name the people on this show.
Jason Ritter,
Michael Ian Black, David Wayne, Brian Husky, Dave Keckner, Brett
Beth
Gelman,
Dover, Paget Brewster,
Armin
Lennon,
Weitzman,
Alice Hunter.
A murderer's row.
Paget Brewster.
Mm-hmm. And is it true that you only hired actual murderers to be on the show? Did you go through a background check? Who has murdered the most people?
Oh.
I bet it's Jason Ritter.
Yeah. He's so nice. I feel like,
he's got a real David Lynchian vibe to him. Just turn on the fan and have at it.
We always said that Kate Micucci would make the best criminal because no one would ever suspect her. She could be standing there with like blood all over her holding a gun, and they'd be like, who handed you that gun?
They'd be like, oh, adorable.
Aww.
It is kind of amazing, though, that we would write these parts for like our dream person, and then they would just do it. And I think it's because like men want to wear flamboyant costumes secretly and like have these like, upper class accents. And I don't know. I just feel
do you find that they
can't
want
do it anywhere else?
They want to do that for one season, and then season 2 it becomes a drag to get into the costume?
I don't know. I mean,
that was my experience on my show.
You were like, oh.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I feel like we probably shared a lot of guest stars. Their show and our show, yeah. And
a lot of crossover. I feel like we're in the same universe, actually. I feel like Bang Bang was a direct sequel to another period.
Yes,
so.
you have to come be on our show if we do another season.
Yes, please. May I?
I feel like you're like a duke or something.
Yes.
I feel like he's one of the
you
upstairs
think he's
folk.
upper class?
I want to be high status.
Yeah.
I only play high status characters.
Yeah, I could see you. Yeah. I don't see him as like a hall boy.
No.
And when you say that, you mean like a Daryl Hall type?
No, it's like a little boy who lives in the hall. Like if you're going to cast Johnny Pemberton or something. He'd be a hall boy.
Me and Pemberton, we go out for very similar roles, always in the same audition waiting rooms.
But this season we have Patton Oswalt and Chelsea Peretti. We have amazing guest stars. Yeah. We have John Early and Kate Berlant, and we had many of probably. And is there an overarching or arching? Still not quite sure exactly how to say that, and I've been in many pitches. Is there a storyline that goes through this season that you guys are chasing, or is it purely episode to episode things are happening?
Well, we're both trying to get famous, and throughout the season, only one of us does.
It's very hard to get famous in 1902 because there is not
so
a lot
little
of
media.
Yeah.
Yes.
But one of us figures it out. And then it causes a big rift, and the other one becomes suicidal, of course.
Can I put a wager down on who does become famous?
Yes.
And then if I'm correct...
you'll get nothing.
Oh, I was thinking like $5,000.
Oh, that's fair. That's like nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
When you're making TV salaries.
Deep cable salaries.
It's one of the two of you.
Yep.
I'm going to guess that you're lying and it's neither.
What a fun game. Yeah.
That was so much fun. Another period this Tuesday, January 23rd. And this is weekly, right?
Yes.
Every 7 days.
Show.
The sun goes up, the sun goes down. We can count that 7 times, and then another episode is on.
Yeah.
What a great way to put it.
Mm-hmm. It's fun this season. It gets really crazy. Hitler comes.
Whoa!
Yeah, an 11-year-old Hitler comes. He's a very sweet boy at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. An artist.
Yeah, he is. But, some people make fun of his art and it doesn't go well.
I should also mention while we're promoting things that you can see season 1 and 2 for free on the Comedy Central.
You have to memorize the network you're on. That's like, you said Comedy
Comedy Central app.
Yes.
Or the website, yeah.
Or the website.
And if you don't have the Comedy Central app, you're a fucking asshole.
You don't have to go through the paywall.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
I don't know where my cable comes from.
Exactly.
Do you?
Who knows
I
these
don't know.
days? Yeah.
There's
I don't know.
4,000 options.
As screens get smaller and iPads get bigger, I've never understood the intersection between that. But what's nice to know is the Comedy Central app is always there for you and just waiting for people to watch anything on it. And
you got to admit, though, there's some good shows on Comedy
there's
Central.
some great shows on Comedy Central. I love Comedy Central. I'm just saying that app is lonely.
Has not caught on yet.
No, the app, they're working on it, and they have worked on it. And I just tried to watch the show, and it was very easy.
Oh, good.
So-
Because for a long time, it just had an under construction sign on it.
Yeah, that was a big problem.
Yeah. But now you can watch every episode. And how many have you made up till now? 20, I would guess?
21.
21?
Yeah,
Did
there
you
was
have
11 last season because we had so much good stuff that we had
that's
to turn
fun.
it into another episode. Yeah. And we have 11 this season.
11 this season. So we're at 32 episodes.
Yeah.
That's more than Mr. Show ever made. So you beat
that
those
true?
assholes. Yeah, they only made 30 episodes. So you guys are better than them.
Someone told me yesterday the Ben Stiller show had 6 episodes.
That person is lying to you. So
Oh, it wasn't just one season?
it was one season, but it was 13. They may have only
okay.
aired 8 or 9.
Okay. Because
But-
I remember watching that, and the person was a comedy fan talking about it, but I thought it was like a big phenomenon
Call them
for
out.
years.
Who are we talking about?
I don't remember. It was on one of our phone interviews. But the point is, you don't realize how few episodes some great things have.
That's right. It's always a pleasure to make TV and to be granted the opportunity to make more than even just one pilot. So to have made 32 episodes is quite an achievement. And
But that is what like a network sitcom makes in a year, which is kind of
Crazy.
insane.
right. No, it's insane.
How do
And-
they come up with ideas for that?
Well, let's spitball. Let's. What happened? What happened to you today?
I did 4 podcasts.
There's an episode. The Bellacourt sisters go do 4 podcasts.
Our husbands start a podcast.
Done. See, it's easy. Ideas are easy.
Are you available for season 4 writing?
I am, as long as it takes that long.
Yeah.
We can break probably the entire season in about an hour, and I'm in. You just have to have had several interesting things happen to you that day.
That particular day.
Well, this is exciting. Another period is, of course, one of the best shows on television, cable or otherwise.
You should watch it just
non-sports.
for Michael and Black.
Non-sports.
Yes.
Oh, right.
The non-sporting.
Yeah, I consider live sporting events to be the best shows on television, and certainly you can't compete with them.
No.
But non-sports, non-live sporting events, this is one of the best shows on television. So
thank
everyone
you.
should be watching this. And let's get to our next guest. What do you say? This is exciting because adventure. Webster's dictionary describes it as something that one can undertake that is exciting and that has aspects of which takes one out of their normal experience. And that's right from Webster's dictionary. And so we're going to be talking to our next guest about this. He is an adventurer, and he partakes of said adventure. And this is exciting because I want to talk about every aspect of this with him. Please welcome to the show, Kiwi Chris. Hello, Kiwi Chris.
Oh, yeah. No, hi, Scott. Hi, how you going? Good to see you.
I'm
Happy to be here. Kiwi Chris,
Kiwi
adventurer.
Chris. I'm sensing a dialect.
Yeah, I'm from New Zealand.
New
Yeah.
Zealand.
Bit
Welcome
of
to
a
the show.
backpacker, bit of a through hiker, bit of an all-around adventurer.
Oh, very good to meet you. This is
Yeah.
Natasha. This is Riki.
Hello,
Hi,
ladies.
how are you going?
I'm going well. Nice to meet you.
You've obviously been to that continent
yeah.
in the middle of nowhere.
Been to my home.
Oh, no, I just always say, how are you going?
Oh, all right. Yeah, yeah. They get it. You're a bit of a world traveller, aren't you?
I don't understand you.
All right. Cool. I feel like we're really hitting it off right away.
I think, yeah, definitely.
Wait, hold on. Do you like flavored milk?
I love flavor. Yeah. Flavored milk. Oh, my God. Yeah. Flavored milk's really good. I like.
It's tough to say though.
Yeah, flavored milk. Flavored milk.
Yeah, you really got to wrap your head around it,
The
exactly
word
how to
flavor. Is weird.
Do you like Marmite?
I love Marmite, Vegemite. All the mites are really good. Termites, not so good, but all the other mites
That's
are great.
the exception that proves the rule.
So true.
What about meat pies?
I love a good meat pie, yeah. Yeah, I was making meat pies before I came here, actually.
Wow.
I've got meat pies. I sell them out of the back of my car.
You do?
Yeah.
In New Zealand or?
No, around here, wherever I am, Scott, you know, I've got to make money to fund my adventures. You know?
Okay. Well, let's talk about this. Do I call you Chris or do I call you Kiwi?
Our full
Chris?
name's Kiwi Chris, first name Kiwi, last name Chris.
First name is Kiwi. I'll call you Kiwi then.
Well, I prefer my full name, thanks.
I don't know if I can say Kiwi Chris
All right.
every single time.
Kiwi's fine, I guess.
Kiwi's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Only my mum calls me Kiwi, but...
I'll try though. I'll try.
All right.
So Kiwi Chris, you are from New Zealand, but you're out
Yes.
here now?
Yeah, well, you know, I'm sort of like Indiana Jones, but like if he stayed in hostels, you know? Does that make sense?
I see that.
Yeah.
So do you have a fedora and a whip?
Oh no,
bullwhip?
I've got a nice leather hat, yeah, and a bit of a vest, yeah, and I've got a whip that I carry around as well.
Okay, but I noticed this leather hat and leather vest, they're not Indiana Jones style. They're more Freddie Mercury style.
Yeah. You know, it's sort of the big leather hat indie style is kind of an outdated fashion, and so I couldn't
But the
find
Freddie
one.
Mercury is not.
No, yeah, that's very current. But yeah, so I just sort of travel around looking for adventure. Last year I was in Peru and in Cusco, and I went to Machu Picchu, which was quite amazing. Have you been?
I have not been, but it sounds beautiful out there.
Yeah.
The mountain range of Machu Picchu.
Fell in a hole when I was there.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was kind of rough actually, but it's all right. I made it back to my hostel.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Should I follow up on the hole that you fell in?
mean-
How do you mean you fell in a hole? What does that mean?
See, here's my thing is that I accidentally discover ancient things a lot, you know? And so I was in Machu Picchu, right? But in the sort of like the part that's been excavated, right? But then I just fell off a mountain and discovered a whole new section of the city that they hadn't found.
You
Yeah, it's pretty much.
discovered a new.
Yeah.
A new.
I'm bit of an adventurer.
Hold on. I didn't read about this in the newspaper at all.
Oh,
You
nah, yeah.
You discovered a new part of Machu Picchu.
Yeah, sort of
What
like.
was it like?
So, like, we're here adventuring in Los Angeles, right?
Right.
So imagine you're down in Echo Park, right?
Sure.
And it's like.
I'm sorry, where? Ica Park?
In Echo Park, right? And you're like, oh, no, yeah, let me walk out of Echo Park. And then you just fall into a hole and all of a sudden you discover Silver Lake. Does that make sense?
Did that happen to you?
No, but I'm just trying to
I
make an
see.
analogy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you fell off a mountain,
Right.
into a hole.
Uh-huh. And there was a whole neighborhood down there.
Okay, because when I think of falling in a hole, I think of like you're walking on flat ground and then there's the absence of ground. But you
Sure.
literally fell off a mountain into a hole. That's like target practice.
It was amazing, yeah.
It's like Alice in Wonderland.
Exactly, yeah.
Wow. So what was it like? What did you discover?
It was nice, you know. It was a bit of a, I don't know how to describe it. It was just like,
Oh, find the words, please, because
Yeah.
we're on the edge of our seats.
all right, yeah. It was like a nice grid, you know. It was like well urbanly planned, you know. It was
A
like
grid?
Yeah.
So like
Like a good city, you know.
Pure-
You ever been to a proper city?
sure, like streets going north and south and streets
Right.
going east
Yeah,
and west.
Exactly, yeah.
That's the one
Yep.
way you can describe a new ancient civilization
Yeah,
of
it's a
Machu
good proper
Picchu.
city. Yeah, I feel pretty good about the way I described that.
were there citizens there or?
Oh
was-
yeah, no, they were dead. They'd all been dead.
They'd all been dead.
Did they have an Applebee's?
They they did have an Applebee's. Yeah,
I just wanted you to say Apple.
Applebee's. Yeah, ancient Incan Applebee's is quite nice, you know.
Interesting.
They have a 2 for $20 meal, but it's just potatoes and alpaca.
How interesting. And you say this happens to you a lot.
A lot. I've just accidentally discovered a lot of things, you know, because I'm sort of a casual guy, right?
Yeah, well, I know. I mean, yeah, you're wearing shorts in the studio.
Right, yeah.
and-
Yeah, I'd venture in shorts because long pants are constricting. I've got big balls. So,
Wait. Hold on. What?
I didn't want to get into it. I'm sorry, but
Well, you're the one who brought it up. I don't think it would ever come up.
I've got.
But you have big testicles?
Yeah, I got bit by a mosquito when I was in Africa, and it kind of, it had a bit of an effect on my balls.
And shorts are okay, but not pants.
Yeah. Something about the air kind of keeps the swelling down, you know? If
What
I wear-
happens in the hostel when everyone sees it?
Oh my gosh! Well, I make a lot of friends from all the different countries. You know,
They like this.
sure.
about
It's,
you.
it's a natural curiosity, right? You're like, oh, I've never seen balls like that. Oh no, yeah.
In terms of size.
right.
The shape is the typical ball shape.
pretty spherical,
Spherical,
standard.
yeah.
Bit of
Are
an
they
egg shape.
equal size?
No, well, my left one's a bit bigger. just a bit.
Let me do you mind standing up so we can take a look at this?
Oh, they'll make me do this in the hostel all the time.
Okay,
so,
yeah, just okay. What do we got over here? Oh, when
do
you
you
said
think?
hold on. When you said a little bigger, I mean,
Yeah, I know. I've got a bit of a mini wheelbarrow to help me.
yeah, this is like elephantitis in one.
No, well-
and party in the back.
Yeah, right. Okay, walk me through that. Party
I don't
in the
know.
one, but party in... Anyway. But yeah, so I forget where I was, but discovering stuff, that's kind of my thing. But like,
Let's run it
casually-
down. Yeah, where have you been in the world that you've discovered
See,
things?
Most recently, I was in ancient Rome, right? And I fell into a hole in the Roman Forum.
Wait, you were in the Roman Forum.
Yeah. Yep.
Did you fall off into a hole or did you step into a hole?
I stepped into a hole, but it
Okay.
turned out to be a much bigger hole than it looked like, right?
Okay.
And underneath was another city.
What was that one like?
Also really quite nice. And they did have an Applebee's before you ask me. They had a Roman Applebee's where they served pasta and also, pasta, 2 for $20. But that's it.
So you found an ancient city. Do you alert anyone to this?
Yeah,
when it happens?
sometimes. You know, in that case, I called the man that was working there. I said, hey, my friend, there's a big old city here. Do you maybe want to take it off my hands? And then I just went back to my hostel and got on a plane the next day.
Okay. When you say the man who was working there,
You know, he was like, I think he was an employee.
like a groundskeeper?
Yeah, a bit of a groundskeeper, yeah.
So what are you doing in Los Angeles?
Well, you know, I'm just sort of adventuring.
Looking for adventure?
Yeah, and I imagine at some point I'll step in a hole and find a city.
Right. I mean, well, do you ever step in just normal like pothole situations or you,
Every hole I step into is a much bigger hole than it looks like on the outside. I don't know what it is about me specifically that has access to the biggest holes in the world.
I wonder if you have some sort of transdimensional powers that you're opening rifts in the universe here.
Transdimensional. Like, what do you mean, like a Yeti?
You're like Quantum Leap, but with space.
Quantum leap? Like, I'm in different bodies all the time.
No, actually, you're nothing like Quantum Leap. I'm going to take that back.
All right. Okay.
I guess what we're trying to say is you, much like Lidsville or something like that,
Lidsville.
you're opening portals into other dimensions and you're finding not ancient cities that are part of this Earth, but that are part of other Earths.
Oh, wow, like a multiverse situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Bit of a multiverse.
Yeah, because I don't know. I have traveled several places in my life.
Where have you been?
It's not about me.
Where have you
at this-
bloody been?
It's not about me at this point. I have been to Australia, though.
Oh, I've never been to Australia.
That's the one place I think you would go. When we
No,
were in Australia,
no.
they were like, we can't vacation anywhere but New Zealand because it takes 1,000,000 years to get there. You've never been, though.
No. It's too close to home, you know?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so. So, but what I'm trying to say is I've never stepped in a hole once, not a single time.
Well-
and this seems to happen to you quite a bit.
It does. I hate to tell you, Scott, but I think maybe you're cutting yourself off from access from wonders. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you see a hole, step in it. What's the worst that can happen? You discover a city.
Well, no, that's the best that can happen. I think the worst that could happen is you fall to your death.
Oh, yeah. I guess
Especially
that's
these
true.
holes that you're falling in from another precipice.
Yeah. This is reminding me of the time that I was at El Dorado, right? Classic ancient city. And I stepped in a hole and there was a double El Dorado underneath. Can you believe it?
Like a
Two
beer-
Dorado, Dos Dorado,
Kiwi El Dorado.
Kiwi Dos Dorado. That one I did keep actually. There was a spread about me in the New York Times. I don't know if you saw it.
So you kept that one, you said?
I kept that one, yeah.
What do you mean by that? You kept it? Are
Meaning
you
like
the
a-
ruler of it? or-
A bit of a ruler, yeah, a bit of a despot, you know, a bit of a tyrant, you know.
okay, but are there citizens down there, or?
Not that I know of. So I'm sort of ruling over nobody, so I can be as much of a dick as I want to be. Do you know what I
sounds
mean?
fun,
Because
I
like
guess.
I'm a casual guy, you know. I'm nice.
You've said
Pretty
you
nice.
keep saying that, but and you know, quite honestly, your balls are almost out. So I have to take you at your word, but you do find the time to rule over Dos Dorado.
Yeah, check in on Dos Dorado every now and again. What do you think of my name that I'm named at Dos Dorado?
It's like second
Right,
Dorado.
yeah. It's like, you know, Dorado means gold, so it's like second gold.
Okay.
How many golds do you have? Ricky, how many golds do you have?
I have no golds.
No golds?
Not even gold jewelry at all.
I have
or-
fake gold jewelry. I lose jewelry, so I don't buy it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't be trusted.
I've
with
got
nice
a lot
things.
of jewelry that I've collected on my travels if you want some.
All right.
All
Yeah,
right.
you have a sack
I'll
here.
take some Dorados.
Yeah, some Dorados. This here, I pillaged El Dorado. double Dorado, and got a lot of gold out of it.
So is that what you normally do when you find a society, is you take all the valuables out and then you hand it off to a groundskeeper?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Like Indiana Jones, but like casual, you know?
Well, Kiwi, Chris,
Thanks, that's my
you're an
full
interesting fellow. We need to take a break. I don't quite have a full handle on you and your situation. I suspect that you're opening up
Yeah, I'm a mystery.
dimensional holes into other universes and then pilfering these universes for their valuables, and perhaps there may be a certain cadre of people from these universes chasing after you and trying to breach the dimensions in order to regain their valuables. That's just my opinion of
Wow.
what is probably happening with you.
It's a real sci-fi take on my life.
But you're just a casual guy with one huge ball
One
and
big
one
ball, yeah.
very big ball.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Who likes to dress like Freddie Mercury
Right.
with a big whip. And you brought the whip here and you wanted to do a trick here as we
Yep.
go out to break, you said?
This
Do
is
not
one,
hit yourself in the
I
balls.
won't. This is one where I circle it around myself, making effectively a hole, and then I might discover a city right.
Okay, well, let's see it.
Oh yeah, look! I fell down. Hey, there's a big old city underneath Earwolf Productions.
All right, well, you please get whatever valuables are down there. We need to
Right.
go to a break. We'll be right back with more after this. We all want to improve ourselves, right? We all want to become a better us, especially in January. A lot of people are like, 2018 is going to be different for me this year. I know I'm doing it. People want to feel healthier. They want to get motivated. Maybe they want to learn something new, a skill, a language. But you know what's really good for making you a better you? The knowledge that comes from reading. But who has time to read, right? To sit down with a book, it's the hustle, the bustle. It's hard to find a book and just sit down there and read. But you know what's good for that? Audiobooks. That's right. You forget about them. But it is the perfect way to read while you're on the go. It's the perfect thing to do. So many great books are out there that they listed a few books. Let's break these down here. Fiscal You. You are a badass at making money. Never heard of that book, but it sounds like the kind of book that would teach me a thing or two. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Maybe those are two separate books. Rich Dad. That sounds exciting. And then, Poor Dad. Crypto Assets, the Innovative Investor's Guide to Bitcoin and Beyond. Got to learn about that Bitcoin, huh? Healthy You, the Sleep Revolution. The Power of Habit, the Obesity Code. Is that like the Da Vinci Code? This is amazing. Look at all these books that Audible has. The 4-Hour Work Week. Sounds like me doing this podcast. So many great books Audible has, whether it's on your phone, through your car, from a tablet. Maybe you're home and you're listening on Amazon Echo. You can get tons of books while doing almost anything else while you're reading. And Audible, they even let you switch seamlessly between devices, picking up exactly where you left off in the book. That is great. So start a 30-day trial. There's a better way to say that, which is a 30-day trial. Start a 30-day trial. Your first audiobook is free. Go to audible.com/bangbang, or, this is neat, text bangbang to 500-500. That's audible.com/bangbang, or text bangbang to 500-500 for a 30-day trial and free first audiobook. You can do it out there with audiobooks. Award season is back. Oh, those GGs were just a couple of weeks ago, but we got the Oscars coming up. Are you nominated for an Oscar? This is a very select group that I'm advertising to right now. But do you have a special event coming up? I, myself, am going to the WGA Awards, the Michael Bolton special, nominated for a WGA Award, and I got to dust off the old monkey suit. And I tell you, being nominated for awards as often as I am, it just gets to be a hassle, doesn't it? No, but the real issue with tuxedos, I'm talking to the guys here, fellas. Ladies, take a breather. The real problem with the tuxedos is you don't wear them enough really to purchase them. You know what I mean? It's like if you're going to buy a tuxedo, it's like you got to know that you're going to be wearing it constantly. And the real problem with renting tuxedos is, and I did this for my wedding, it was a disaster. You go into a store, they don't have what you need. They don't have the exact style you like. Sometimes when I'm talking about my wedding, because they were supposed to give me a tuxedo shirt and they just forgot it. They just forgot. This place that I was counting on for my wedding, they just forgot to put the shirt in. And then when I asked about it, they were like, we didn't get one in. It's my wedding day. So, of course, I got married stripped to the waist, and it turned out okay. But everyone wants to look really as great as possible during a wedding, yours or someone else's, a special event. But the trouble is there's no way you want to spend the time or money that it really takes shopping for an outfit. Okay, well, what is the answer? TheBlackTux.com. They're back. It's award season. They are back here on Comedy Bang Bang. TheBlackTux.com is the answer, with high-quality rental suits and tuxedos delivered to your doorstep. You don't have to go to these stupid stores. The Black Tux is the easy way to rent suits and tuxedos online. The Black Tux lets you create whatever kind of look you want, whatever you have in your mind. You can choose from tons of stylist-selected outfits. You can put something together yourself. Suits usually retail, if you're going to buy, for like $1,200. But at the Black Tux, they start at $95. It is the best. Expert customer care. They have your back every step of the way, and it's completely done online, so you don't have to talk to the weirdos who decide with their lives that they want to start a tuxedo rental store. The worst people on earth. So with the Black Tux, you get free home try-on. You can see the fit. You can feel the quality of your suit months before your event. And after ordering, your suit will arrive 14 days before your event, a full 2 weeks before your event. So you can try it on. If anything isn't perfect, the Black Tux is going to send you a free replacement right away, so you are covered and you are secure in knowing that you are going to look and feel good. When your event is over, you just drop it in the mail. Shipping is free both ways. You got to do it. So to get $20 off your first purchase, visit theblacktux.com/bangbang. That is theblacktux.com/bangbang. You're going to get $20 off your purchase. The Black Tux premium rental suits and tuxedos delivered. Comedy Bang Bang. We're back here with Natasha Leggero and Riki Lindhome of One Other Period. And I was thinking about this the other day. Periods, you know what I mean? Punctuation. It's like periods, colons. Keep it above the waistline. Punctuation. What do you say?
Do you mean stop menstruating? Are you asking us to stop menstruating?
That's exactly what I'm doing.
People have been confused about the title of our
you
show.
ran into someone and they're like, "What are you working on?" You're like, "I'm working on another period," and he got like really embarrassed. And ran away.
And then I was like, "No. It was before the show came out. I don't know why I thought he would know."
I mean,
but
it seems like two.
He
girls
thought that
would
you
do
were
a show
trying to will yourself into menstruation.
I was like, "I'm working on another period." He's like, "Yeah,
Really going to make it happen this time.
No, yeah."
I guess if you fear you're accidentally pregnant, then
That's true.
That's
Get really excited for another period.
that's true. Coming out this Tuesday, January 23rd, Comedy Central, 10:30 p.m. and every Tuesday after that for 10 more weeks after this week. And of course, we have our good friend Kiwi Chris, adventurer who fell into a hole right before break and found another Earwolf studio. Did you get any valuables down there?
There wasn't a lot down there, just some podcasting equipment, but you've already got that here, so.
So you didn't bother with it?
Nah, it just came right
That
back
stuff's
up.
expensive. I mean,
Yeah, it's not for me.
Did you spend any time in England? Because you sounded Cockney a little
That
bit.
one.
It's interesting because you're an adventurer, so you must travel throughout the world and pick up little bits of dialects from everywhere.
Yeah, been to Stonehenge, been all types of ancient sites.
I've met a lot of people who have traveled around and they're from other places and they sound Southern, no matter where they're from. But you are obviously from New Zealand and just clearly from New Zealand.
Right.
Okay, well, let's get to our next guest. He's a musician, and I'm very excited to talk to him because, as far as I'm concerned, the whole musical scale from A to G, I'm interested. We're going to talk about C flats, etc. He is a musician, and we're going to talk to him exactly about what type of musician he is. Please welcome to the show, Josh Fox. Hello.
Hey, hi. How's it going? How are you? Good to see you.
That's a lot of greetings. I guess should I take them in order?
Yeah, do
How's
all
it
of
going?
them.
It's going great.
Good.
What was the next one? Hey, how are you? How's it going?
Hey, how are
so
you?
how
How's it
am I?
going?
I'm fine. It's going great.
Yeah?
And it is good to see you too.
All right, great. Awesome. Cool. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just kind of like, life's tough. So I'm just kind of, it's hard for me right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need to reschedule? I'd love to talk to Kiwi Chris about some other holes.
No, like that's just part of my music. It's emotional. It's from my core.
Oh, wait. So we're seeing a glimpse inside the process here.
Yeah. Like it's just you kind of got to be in this space while you're writing. To
okay.
Sort of, yeah.
So are you writing music now?
Well, yeah,
What type of
I'm
music
putting out
do
a
you do?
new album. You might remember me from my first or my band Septic Imperfection.
That was you? Oh my God.
Yeah,
I confess I don't know this band.
Well, we would, we didn't tour with Sum 41 because we weren't on their label. But we would, play the parking lot when they were in town.
So when they would be playing at a venue like
like in Orlando where I'm from.
Oh, really?
Great music scene in Orlando.
I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, but I'm from Orlando. I don't know if you can tell.
I don't know how I would tell that. What do you mean?
I don't know, just my voice. It's pretty specifically Orlando.
Is that an Orlando dialect?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah.
It's called Orlandese.
Orlandese, yes, she knows, yeah.
Orlando's nuts. What do you think about that?
Nice. I like that one.
see this.
Yeah.
I see Kiwi Chris.
Have you met his nuts, by the way?
Yeah, one is big and the other one's huge.
Yeah. There's no other way to say
It's
it.
like a biscuit bowl
and
sitting
you
next to
tell
a
me
beach
which
ball.
one's actually bigger, the huge one or the very big one. But yeah, I was. We're working on a new album,
Septic Imperfection.
Septic Imperfection.
You're the main songwriter?
Yes, I'm the lead singer, and it's been a while since our first album. I'm 41 now.
Some 41.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe that I'm.
No, that's a good age to start a music career.
Yeah, well, I mean, we did it a long time ago, but it's definitely a little bit different now.
Some 41, as I recall, was around the turn of the century. Didn't they come out around then?
Around 2000.
Yeah.
That's when we were, doing our stuff too. Mm-hmm. But yeah, things are
playing
different.
in the parking lot.
Playing in the parking lot of Simple Plan shows and Some 41 shows.
And are you a pop punk?
Yeah.
band as well?
I mean, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, but
let's just take it as gospel that I can't tell anything about you from either listening to you or looking at you.
right. Okay, so you know nothing about
You. I do believe you are a human being.
Yes. Okay. Good. So we got that. That's we can lay some groundwork there. I mean, yeah, I definitely am sort of moving into a different phase of my life, so I can't exactly have all of the piercings and stuff. Do the crazier hair, have the straps on my big wide leg pants.
What straps are these? I guess I'm not.
The big wide leg pants, and they have straps that have no reason.
Is
for
that
being
for
on
a
it.
chain wallet? No.
Yeah,
Like
it's
cargo
not
like
pants.
suspenders.
I don't know these strap pants.
Maybe I've totally imagined them in my head, but in my
like I've
head,
seen
I
them,
feel
like cargo pants,
Yeah,
you know?
like super
Straps for no
big,
reason.
wide, like almost Jinkos,
Right.
but but they have straps
But
and they're
superfluous
heavy.
straps.
Yeah, and they make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
So
You get caught on things a lot when you wear those.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You're just talking about your balls right now.
Right.
So
yeah.
you're-
When I wear my balls, I get caught
Well,
on
we
stuff
can
a lot.
relate to that. My big pants and
yeah.
your big balls.
Your pants might work nicely for my balls now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh, yeah,
know?
actually, yeah.
yeah, if you guys want to switch pants, we'll pay for it.
All right.
But yeah, I don't. I'm still working on the music, but I thought I'd just do a couple a cappella versions.
Oh yeah, I mean that would be amazing.
Awesome. All right, so you guys want to hear this song?
Yeah, of course we do.
All right,
We
great.
love music.
My boss at H&R Block is really riding my ass. class. He wants me there at 9, and I can't leave until 5. And my bag of bugles I left in the break room got eaten. This is the story of my life. Thank you.
Man, if that had some slap and bass, I would
Right?
really get into
Describe
it.
the kind of bass you're talking about.
You know,
Do
like
it-
Flea, like kind of like some 90s, like Primus, like not like Seinfeld, like,
Yeah.
you know, some like,
Boom, boom.
yeah, no, not
Yeah.
like that, Scott.
What if you put that to the Seinfeld thing? Have you ever
That
thought
would
about that?
be awesome. Yeah. I
What
think
if you
that
got
would be
Jerry
really good.
Seinfeld involved and it led to a Seinfeld reunion?
Oh man, that would be really good.
Oh.
Didn't they do that?
Let's talk about the lyrics.
Yeah. So that's basically like, just what I'm dealing with now.
Yeah, they.
So you work at H&R Block.
Yes.
Eat a lot of bugles, do you?
Yeah, I love bugles. I love putting them on my fingers and eating them off of my fingers.
Sure, it's classic.
That's the fun way to eat them.
Yeah.
What do you do for H&R Block?
I do taxes.
Sure, that's what they do there. But what do you mean by that? You're an accountant?
Yeah, I do people's accounting.
I have a question for you, accounting-wise.
Yeah.
Can I write off the gold I find on my adventures?
Well, it depends on, do you have an S corp or is it like a flow through corp or do you have an LLC or are you an
I feel like
independent
he
contractor?
might have a checking account
Yeah,
back in
maybe.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
maybe.
Maybe a debit card.
Nah, I've got a traveler's card.
Okay, yeah.
Have you ever thought of like getting a writer?
Yeah, like a ghost rider. I don't mean an actual ghost either. You got very afraid, Kiwi. Are you afraid of ghosts? You're an adventurer.
When you've seen ghosts like I have, you know what to be
You've
afraid
seen
of.
ghosts?
Yeah, you
Where?
think I go to ancient cities and don't see ghosts? You're crazy, Scott.
My brother actually writes a lot of the songs. And
Who's
I'm
your
the
brother?
singer. His name's Don Fox.
Oh, so these are
Dawn.
actually written by someone else, a professional writer.
Yes. Yeah.
So Don Fox. Don Fox takes a look at your life, such as you hanging out at H&R Block.
do you know who Bernie Taupin is?
Yeah, Elton John's co-writer.
So he's kind of my Bernie. And he'll just follow me around and like see things that I'm doing. If I spend a lot of time getting cheese biscuits, looking for cheese biscuits, he'll be like, "Oh, this will be good for you," and he'll write
He'll
it down.
write it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so and you have one other song that you were saying that is about some difficulties you're having.
Yeah.
in your life?
I have some angsty ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me see. Yeah, this one.
No.
I don't know if this is My wife's having an affair with my son's clarinet teacher. What's so good about him? He's just a skinnier version of me. I saw them together. They were eating red lobster. So I went and took a big piss on their shrimp scampi. This is the story of my life.
Thank you.
Nice.
You forgot to say thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's part of the song.
Yeah.
The thank you.
The thank you is all.
So you paid on some shrimp?
Yeah, I paid on some shrimp. Yeah.
And your
yeah.
brother watched you?
Yes, Don saw all this and he wrote it all down. And he was like, "Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Like, you're just going to humiliate yourself."
He didn't
like,
write that into the song, though.
He did it. He did it.
So can I ask you,
Yeah.
your wife's having an affair?
Yes.
Clarinet?
With a skinnier version of you.
Yes. Yeah.
How skinny?
He's like 100 pounds less than me.
100.
You're
Well, you're
only-
5'1". And you have like Sir Mix-a-Lot dimensions. I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
maybe
are-
if you're 5'1".
Oh, right. Yes.
25.
I'm very curvy. I'm very curvy.
You're like my curvy wife.
Yes.
But
I'm a super curvy man, and I'm fine with that.
25
And I
inch waist.
accentuate it. All right? I've got an Instagram where I take pictures of my butt.
and Kiwi
it's
Chris,
great.
you're a curvy guy. Just
Oh, yeah.
down in the
'Cause my balls
testes
are,
department.
spherical and large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're a curvy guy. So this person is 100 pounds lighter. Same
Yeah.
height.
Same height. He looks just like me. All right, except he's not curvy.
He's a bit of an angular man, huh?
Yeah, he's like, he looks, like
He's like an
got,
exclamation
small
point.
hips, like wide shoulders, and
Triangle shaped?
Like a trapeze artist?
he looks like like a gymnast or something.
Right, yeah.
And
Like Mary
I'm-
Lou Retton.
Yeah, and I'm like curvy.
You're curvy. There's no
Yeah,
other,
so I took a piss in their scampies.
there's no other way to say this, but I would think that your wife, were you curvy when you met her? Or
Yes, I was curvy. I was performing in a show, that's
Septic
like
interruption.
a striptease. Normally people know that word and they don't have to describe the music that's playing.
Well, yeah, I knew it, but I made you say it, and then
Right.
of course I knew it.
Right. got it.
I actually didn't know what you were talking about until you made those trumpet noises.
Yeah, see, Kiwi.
Yeah.
A burlesque.
You were
I
in
thought
a
you were doing a ska thing.
Blah, blah. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
That type.
You
of
were
thing.
you were in a male burlesque.
Yes, yeah.
And you were
Curvy men.
for curvy men.
I was doing a male burlesque show.
And what was your routine?
Well, I would come out and I would have the tassels on, and I would just kind of like hang out on stage for a little bit and like seduce people in the front row.
Just hang out seducing for a good portion of the first song.
Is
you have
there
a
like
stage
a
name?
theme? Do those usually have like a theme to them? or
These
a
are questions
story?
you should have asked before you got involved.
I just thought they were kind of like rah, 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 rah,
And you just hang out
yeah.
and seduce people?
Yeah, I didn't know they were supposed to have a storyline.
Okay, well, but you met your wife and it
I
was
met
happy
my wife.
for a
She's in the
while.
front row, and she said, "Ooh la la."
She said ooh la
She's
la.
a French woman, I assume.
Yeah. Yes, she is.
Yeah.
And then you went you asked her out or the seduction worked.
Yeah, it worked. She came up to me after the show, and yeah, we've
But I guess my point is she seemed to have liked a curvy man.
yeah. But I guess tastes change.
Now she likes the Mary Lou Retton types.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I mean,
Considered
but
that maybe it's the clarinet that's doing it, Because that's like the one
right.
key difference between the two of you is like,
That's true. Maybe she really was attracted to that trombone that you heard.
oh right.
You know?
Maybe she just wanted to be with a successful musician.
right?
That's
Right.
Oh, I mean, now we're getting to the meat of it.
Oh,
You know,
shit.
you haven't been out there in 18 years or so. Yeah, I don't know. Is this all just a ploy to get back with your wife?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Jeanette.
Jeanette. Mm-hmm. Jeanette Fox? She took your name?
Yep.
Jeanette.
Yeah, Jeanette, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry I did that at Red Lobster. I apologize. Please get back with me. Me and Don are we're really operating at our highest level right now.
Does she like Dawn?
She's a little annoyed that Don's always following me around writing songs about what I'm doing.
Is it like a private investigator with a
Yeah, he's
telescope
secretive.
lens?
He's secretive about it. He's super secretive.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, Don, is that you? And he'll slink away.
But then you'll hear the scratching on a pad.
Yeah, I'll hear him writing, and I'll know,
Oh, that's just Dawn.
he's inspired right now.
Can I ask what the moment was like when your wife discovered that you took a bit of a pee-pee in her food?
Well, I didn't really think what was going to happen after that big display of,
Yeah.
It took me actually a while to pee.
Yeah,
I got up
are
on
you
the
a little
table.
pee shy?
Yeah, I got up on the table. I pulled my penis out.
Thank you for being clinical.
And and then I just kind of yelled stop looking. If everyone could get out of this room, please, it would help me to be able to pee.
And they were yelling things like, "We don't want you to pee."
Yeah, get down. Someone get him out of here.
Call the police.
Yes.
Who's that guy behind him writing?
He's leaving now. We can still see him behind that potted plant.
Things to that effect.
They were yelling all, and eventually, I peed, urinated a little.
Okay. A good amount, or
Urinated a little bit out. Yeah, just like a little splash.
You just dribbled.
I just dribbled, and then I was like, yeah, take that.
yeah.
You were like, take me back.
And I was like, are we done here? Is this affair over? Am I yours again?
You're sort of marking your territory. in a
Yeah,
way.
yeah. I mean, it was typical marking of territory,
Yeah.
urinating. And,
Sure.
your wife's food.
And how was it received? Has she spoken to you since then?
She has not spoken to me since. It did not go the way I thought it was going to.
You thought that she would see that pee and then say,
then be
I've
like,
made a
"I've
horrible
made a
mistake.
huge mistake."
I love my curvy husband.
Yeah. That's what I was hoping. And she stormed out. And it was devastating. And I haven't seen her since.
Oh, and so how did you discover the affair?
I walked in on him.
Wait, you walked in on them having sex and then they went to Red Lobster? This is like a Beyonce situation.
Well, I walked in on them, and then they didn't hear me.
Oh, okay.
So I walked in.
Did
Usually,
did they hear Dawn?
Usually when you walk in on somebody cheating on you, they throw the covers over them.
Try to hide
And
their...
they try to hide, and they go, oh my God, I didn't know you were going to be home.
Yeah.
I fully walked in, full volume. They didn't hear me.
because they were...
Full volume?
Yeah, full volume walk in like, oh, it's good to be home.
Is that what you normally say?
Oh, it's good to be home. Woo, what a day.
Right.
And I turned around, and there they were on my bed.
They just
You
kept
don't-
on squeaking.
Yeah.
Was
know?
it so loud that they couldn't hear you?
Yeah,
or what?
they were having so much fun they couldn't hear me, and I was like, hello, your husband's here. He just walked in on you. Hello.
And nothing.
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 Kept going.
She was just like, I'm in the mood for some shrimp.
Yeah, and then they climaxed together.
Together, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
That's rare.
It's
tough to
so
do.
rare.
It happens a lot in movies, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had
where they
never
just-
seen it.
They
They
I'd
just
never
collapse on top of each other,
Yes.
both satisfied.
rolled over, smoked cigs, and I'm like,
Still-
woo,
still couldn't hear
you. Yoo-hoo. Nothing.
Nothing. And you
They
knew,
were just caught in the moment.
and you knew the gentleman? Or did you? Or was he a stranger?
Yes, I knew him.
You knew him. Mm-hmm. How did you know him? He's a clarinet teacher, you said, or
Yes, yeah, he's a clarinet teacher. We went to high school together.
oh, he's your old friend.
Yeah, he's one of my contemporaries, and he went the classical route, and I, of course, went the rock and roll route.
And how? Which route proved to be more fertile and fruitful?
Well, he makes a lot of money teaching clarinet around town and other.
It's a big clarinet town.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Orlando.
Well, it's good for the theme parks.
Sure, yeah. Disney World is
You know,
right there.
Disney World. It's good
They
for
got
like
the
the
Dixieland
ambiance.
band.
Yeah.
it's a live clarinet.
But yeah, they didn't see me. They smoked cigs. They showered together. Had sex again.
Really? In the
Climaxed
shower, or
together? Yes, in the
they
shower.
keep
and I'm like-
climaxing together? I mean, you can't compete with that.
and I'm waving my hands. Hello. It was bad the first time, and now you're doing it again.
I hate to bring this up, but are you 100% sure you weren't a ghost at that moment?
Yeah, are you a ghost?
Are you?
Listen, there are rumors that I died in 1986. There are rumors.
Okay, look, we
And have I visited my own grave? Yes.
okay,
Yes.
okay, we need to take a break. We'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this. Driven by the mission to provide a better place to sleep for everybody, Lisa is an innovative direct-to-consumer online mattress brand that is also socially conscious. What a sentence. How many words is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Is direct-to-consumer because it has a hyphen? That's probably one word. 18? Was I at 18? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 words. especially with a hyphenated word with 3 words in it. That's a big sentence, Lisa. Let's break it down. They are driven by a mission to provide a better place to sleep for everybody. They're driven by this mission. It haunts them at night. They cannot sleep because they want to provide everybody with a better place to sleep. And that is truly the definition of irony. Lisa is an innovative direct-to-consumer online mattress brand. Okay, so they are the people with the mattresses, and they don't ship it to a store, and then you have to go to the store. They ship it directly to you, and they are also socially conscious. That's the part that intrigues me. What does that even mean? How can a mattress company be socially conscious? Well, let me tell you, for every 10 mattress that Lisa sells, I didn't say that right. For every 10 mattresses Lisa sells, that's better. For every 10 mattresses Lisa sells, they donate 1 to a shelter through their 110 program. Boom. That's it. That is what it is. That must be the end of that story, right? That's the extent of how they're socially conscious. Wait a minute. There's another sentence coming up. They also plant 1 tree for every mattress sold, and they donate 1% of each employee's time to volunteer for local causes. Amazing. Lisa, you done it again. We can talk a lot about their actual mattress. They have the patented universal adaptive feel. It's designed for sleepers of all types. The 3 premium foam layers. People love the 3 premium foam layers. I mean, some mattresses, they don't even have 2 regular layers. But Lisa has 3 premium foam layers. We all know about 2-inch Avena foam top layer, 2-inch memory foam, 6-inch dense core support foam. Oh, my God. But right now, and this is cool because they sent me some of this stuff, and I am comfy as a church mouse. Lisa's continuing to expand its offerings, and they include the Lisa pillow, the Lisa blanket, foundation, and frame. Full 360 with what Lisa offers in the bed department. No wonder it's a Forbes top 20 startup to watch. No wonder. Try a Lisa mattress in your own home for 100 nights, risk-free. Available in the US, the UK, the Canada, the Germany, online with free shipping. This 100% American-made mattress ships compressed in a box right to your door. Or if you actually want to see, feel, touch, and maybe they'll even let you sleep on it, who knows? It's a weird company. Try it at the Lisa Dream Gallery in Soho, NYC, and Virginia Beach, and over 80 West Elm stores nationwide. Get $100 off when you go to lisa.com/bangbang. That's LEESA.com/bangbang. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here with Natasha and Riki of Another Period. Tuesday, January 23rd, Comedy Central, 10:30 p.m. Also, we have Kiwi Chris, our good friend.
Hi, hello.
Going to be a fixture on this show, I think, and a good friend of ours now. He basically goes to civilizations, falls in holes, and finds other civilizations, and sees ghosts, and has very big balls and dresses like Freddie Mercury. So that's and has a whip and does and opens these dimensions with his whip.
Yeah. Wow, that was quite a summary of my life.
Yeah, have you ever really
Summary of my life.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice, Kiwi Chris.
We also have Josh Fox, who we're kind of assuming is a ghost who died in 1986, and then I'm not sure who your brother Don is.
Don's my Bernie Taupin. I've already told you that. Yeah. And I may or may not be a ghost.
Were you and Donna murder-suicide?
Yes, Don's dead too.
He follows you around.
Yes, yeah. Me and Don are both ghosts, but I did have a career
after your death.
After my death, as a ghost frontman for the band.
Why not go? Why not play? Why play in the parking lots? Why not go into the actual venues if you're a ghost? Seems like you could float right in.
Because our fans can't get into the venues.
Who are the fans?
The fans? Yeah. Other ghosts.
Okay, you should have led with this.
I know, but I didn't. I wanted to hide it from you guys. I can never tell if people are going to be like, "Oh my God, a ghost! Get out of here!"
Screaming, I see dead people. Oh no, running away. That's cool. No, we're cool with you.
Can I ask why Don hides behind potted plants if he's a ghost?
Well, you can see me. Like, we can only
All right.
disappear like when we want to.
Got it.
You have
Got
to be
it.
thinking like, I need to be disappeared.
It's just easier to go behind a plant.
yeah. Because if you're not actively
much focus.
thinking about it,
Right.
you're not disappeared.
Okay. Yeah, that was a pretty
Yeah.
simple answer to my question.
It's not involuntary, you know?
All right.
And your wife is also a ghost or alive?
No, she's not a ghost. Yeah, she's real.
So it might not be an affair. She may have just gotten remarried after your death.
Maybe. I went to her wedding and I stood up during this part where they said, if anybody objects.
And what did you say? Boo?
I said, boo! I object. I'm the ghost of her dead husband. And people were like, shut up.
So they did see you.
Some people saw me and they said, shut him up! Shut him up!
So, I mean, the good part is while you were alive, Jeanette at least loved her curvy husband. And
Yeah.
and now she's remarried. She's moved on. You don't need to be hanging around and just, ghost peeing on the shrimp at a Red Lobster.
You know how terrible it is to be a ghost and see your wife remarry and love again?
No.
Exactly. It's terrible.
Why don't you move on? Why don't you move on to heaven or hell? I don't know where you want to go, but
They both are stupid. The Earth is better.
there's better rock and roll here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's better rock here. Like, Hendrix is up in heaven, always jamming.
Oh, so
and-
yeah, he's like a guitar hog up there.
Yeah, he's a guitar
Yeah, you got
hog.
John Bonham on the drums.
Oh, gee.
How are you supposed to compete with that?
Yeah, I can't compete up there. All the best guys are up there. I go down to hell. It's Jim Morrison.
Sure,
and,
Dolores O'Riordan, maybe.
Yes, yeah.
Very soon, Scott.
I'm just wondering. You're the person who has the experience.
Yeah, no. I like my old life. Curvy husband to Jeanette. I love it. And I'm trying to get back to it.
Has a ghost ever transitioned and become a human being again?
Well, that's what we're trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
I want to reanimate myself as a human.
Okay.
I go
back into your original body.
Yeah, like for a while there was this girl who was possessed by the devil, and you can hang out near an exorcism. And when the devil leaves, you can sneak in there.
Jump into that body.
Yeah. So I was an 8-year-old girl for about 2 months.
2 months. What did you do? Did you go back to Jeanette?
Immediately, I knocked on the door, opened the door. Whoo! Glad to be home, finally. Guess what's happening?
You're like, your husband's home.
Your husband's home. Woo! What a day. Immediately, I hear the screams of ecstasy from the back room, and I'm like, no!
I gotta say,
No!
your former wife is
She's
fucking a
insatiable.
lot.
She has never been more satisfied. And it is devastating. It is so tough. So
Did you sing the same songs when you were an 8-year-old girl? An 8-year-old
Gil? An 8-year-old Gil? Yeah, I did some gigs. I did some gigs. Yeah, me and Don went and did some gigs.
Did she go to your work at the accounting firm? Yeah.
Somebody ate my bugles.
I haven't quite squared away you working at an accounting firm and the relationship with your mom and dad. How does that all work?
Well, I mean, this was pretty devastating as well. I went to visit my family the other day, and I walked in the door and I said, "Whoo!"
And were your mom and dad?
I'm home. And what do I hear from the back room? Oh shit! Oh shit! And I go in there, and there is another son fucking my mom and dad.
That's a bad day.
Wait, were your brother
It was Don?
or someone else's son?
Somebody else's son.
Okay.
I don't know who it was.
So just a
So they're
person.
in a swinging relationship
yes,
with.
and they
They all climax together.
yes, they climax together. They have cigs, and they're just like, in ecstasy, and I was like, "Hello."
Oh, this is horrible to
It's
see.
devastating. And my
sorry.
job. I showed up at H&R Block the other day. I showed up.
Yeah.
I said, "Woo! What a day before work. I'm glad to be here at work." And I hung my hat on the wall and I turned around.
You have a hat.
Yeah. It keeps falling on the ground. It falls through me. But see?
Right. Oh, there it is. Wow, that's like a Robin Hood hat.
Yeah,
with a big
it's pretty
feather.
cool, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so I hung my Robin Hood hat on the wall and I said, "Woo, what a day before work. Wow." And I turned around and who is another employee is fucking my boss.
So
And
your
I'm
boss
like-
is having an affair with one of his employees.
Yeah. And right under my nose. I should have seen it.
Were you fucking your boss while you worked there in
no,
the 80s?
I wish. We never did.
Who's your boss?
My boss? Yeah. My boss is named Trish.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
had a crush on Trish when you worked there. You
Yes.
were married to Jeanette?
Yes. And I don't like to talk about this because I would never cheat on Jeanette.
Right.
But, you know.
But now that you're dead, you don't, what could have been?
What could have been?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's tough. It's tough being a ghost who's a singer.
That's the moral of the
Part-time
story.
accountant.
It's really hard.
It's tough. Well, look, guys, we have a feature we like to do on the show. We do it every week. It's time to play a little something called Would You Rather? All right, it's time to play Would You Rather. We all know how this is played. People send us Would You Rather scenarios to our Twitter account, which is @CBBWYR. I will read the question aloud. I will open the floor for questions. Once the floor is open, you then can ask me any question about either of the scenarios that you want. Anything. I'll answer any questions. I know all the information. At a certain point, I will close the floor. There will be no questioning after that, or I'm afraid I will have to dock you some points. I'll go around and take your answers, and once I do that, we will tally up the points and see who wins. Pretty standard stuff here. We play it every week, so this should be no surprise to anyone. This comes to us from Stephen Harris. Stephen Harris at Porcelain38 asks, would you rather have only the CD... would you rather have the only... he phrases it incorrectly, but would you rather have the only CD you own be Enraged Whale songs or be forced to have dinner with Kid Rock every night? I'm opening the floor for questions.
Can we listen to other music, or we're
Yeah.
just allowed to listen to that one CD?
At the dinner with Kid Rock? You can listen to whatever you want, although it's kind of rude to listen to someone else's music in front of Kid Rock. He normally expects you to listen to Ba With Da Ba or whatever it is.
No, she's talking about the Enraged Whale song. Is that all you
Yeah.
can listen to?
No,
You listen to like Spotify and you won't play that CD? Or?
so can you stream any? No, if you're going to be listening to CDs, that's the only one you can
But
listen
nobody
to.
listens to CDs.
Well, that's.
Right.
I'm sorry, but that is the
So
question.
you only have the only music you can play is this on a CD.
on a
player.
CD, but you can stream, you can play LPs,
Oh.
you can play cassettes.
You're making
whatever.
this really
Easy. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Well,
don't know.
continue
Can I-
asking questions. Yes.
Where are the
Kiwi
whales
Chris.
from? You know? Because, it's a very different... If that's a Canadian whale, then it's a much nicer song. But if it's like a Mexican whale...
Oh, I was gonna. It's a Mexican whale. Yeah.
Oh, all right. They're angry down there.
They're
They're
very
enraged.
upset.
Right,
yeah. Build that
'Cause
wall.
The water's very... Right, yeah.
Seawall.
Does Kid Rock have to sit at your table? Like, can he sit on the floor?
No, he definitely can sit at the kids' table. That is exactly what it is.
Nice.
Thank you.
Can I ask, what's the state of Kid Rock's regular hair and or facial hair?
Well, during the dinner,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause,
is
that
it
affects
like-
my experience when I'm eating with somebody.
he is fresh from Floyd's actually, and he's
With like a shortcut?
He's got a short buzz cut and
Wow.
John Waters
he's-
mustache?
He's John Waters pencil thin, a Sparks mustache, some would say as well. So he's rocking,
looks
pardon the
totally
pun,
different.
a totally different look. And the minute he gets to the door, he's like, "Huh? Kid Rock, baby, new look for a brand new year. And then you have to give him, you're forced to give him your honest opinion.
Could we talk politics with him the entire dinner?
Of course, yeah. You want to talk about his political aspirations. You can talk about his trip to the White House, anything. He's totally forthcoming. And so what an opportunity that would be.
Is the whale, has the whale been faithful to you? Do you know the whale at all? Have you had a relationship with the whale?
Occasionally you'll go swimming in the sea and you'll say things to the effect of, oh boy, what a day getting here to the beach.
No. Oh, no.
And then you'll dive into the ocean, you'll see the whale, and the whale will be humpbacking a different whale.
Named Jeanette.
Yeah, named
Shit.
Jeanette. Yeah, so that'll happen occasionally in this scenario.
All right.
Yeah.
Has the whale ever been to the ancient city of Atlantis?
Have you ever been to the?
Oh, yeah. I
You
took
have?
a swim at the beach and fell in a hole, and Atlantis was there.
Oh, okay. I was going to say you were at Atlantis and you fell into a hole and there was a different Atlantis,
All right,
which is
no,
like
yeah.
a double one.
Yeah, that's right.
But so
That's
you
how
found
my
you,
brain
Those
works.
Atlantis.
Where
where
you were
is
swimming and fell in a hole.
Yeah, it was
You were
sea
swimming.
The seahole.
did you
know,
fall
like a water hole.
vertically into a hole?
I was swimming down, and all of a sudden it got heavy, and then fell in the hole.
Oh my gosh, that
know?
must be very frightening.
It was
How-
like a water tornado.
oh,
tornado.
yes, like a bomb cyclone, almost.
Right, like a
Yeah.
bomb cyclone.
Oh, interesting. So how was Atlantis?
It was cool, they had a lot of tridents. Nice tridents.
A lot of them. How
Yeah,
many
I've
is a
got you-
lot?
There's a whole armory full of tridents. I've got you one if you want, Scott.
You got one in the sack there?
Yeah, or perhaps for you, Ricky, you don't have jewelry. Would you like a trident?
I really would.
All right, I've got a trident.
That can be
for
my
you.
new signature look.
You get a trident and you get a trident.
Yeah, all right.
This is fun. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
we'll
I feel
take
like
them.
I had my question answered.
Okay, definitely. All right. Some other questions here.
So you said you have to, Kid Rock, he sits at the kids' table.
Yeah.
Is that just his table, or is it a table with him and other Kid Rocks or other
anyone else
kids?
named Kid or anyone
Okay.
under 18?
We've got Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid?
You've got Jason Kidd.
Jason Kidd.
Who pays for dinner?
We've got Dwayne the Rock Johnson, I assume.
Oh, I'm imagining this at your house.
Oh.
But I don't know.
So we have
That's
to
the
provide.
thing,
Do
yeah.
we have to provide him with food?
You have to provide him with hors d'oeuvres and an 8-course meal.
Whoa.
Courses. What are the 8
Or
courses?
past hors d'oeuvres.
Past hors d'oeuvres. You have to hire a staff.
This is getting expensive.
It's a bit pricey.
Wow. Is Nicole Kidman at the kids' table?
She definitely is. Anyone with just K, I, and D in their
In
name.
any combination?
Yep. So you have
Ricky
Dick
Lindhome.
Yeah, Ricky Lindhome.
You're there.
Yeah.
You have Dick Butkus is there.
And you said he unveils his new haircut.
Yes.
And you have to.
You're
and he's like,
forced.
"How do you like it?"
You have to
You're
give your honest
forced
opinion.
to answer the entire evening. You have a spell of truth over you, and you are forced to answer all questions.
Oh
honestly.
no! It's like liar, liar.
It's a liar
Oh,
situation.
no.
Yeah, mixed with a little bit of big and
Many movies.
Yeah.
Can I ask, with the whale song, do I have Beats by Dre headphones when I listen to it?
You certainly do. Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sound quality is pretty good. Huh?
yeah. So, no problem there. No problem there.
And then I can just stream any other thing, at any time,
So
and
we are
drown
not
that
required
out.
to listen to it ever.
Yeah, so you can just have a whale CD at your house. Is what this
But
is.
it's taking up space.
right,
Sure,
right,
sure.
right.
And never have to talk to Kid Rock in your life.
This is tough. This is honestly tough.
All right, I've closed the floor for questions.
Oh, no.
Oh no! shit.
I'm sorry, but you didn't get them in under the wire.
That was a good one.
That was
Sometimes
good.
I
All
feel
right.
like they're not that good.
Let's go around the horn here. Ricky, how do you feel about this?
I mean, I'm gonna have to choose the whale CD.
Really?
It's really hard cooking
Shocking
Kid
choice.
Rock an 8-course meal every night, and with truth serum and telling the truth about his pencil
All right.
thin mustache.
But it-
I'm gonna go with the storage space.
But even the space that it takes up in your house, by the way, you don't have to keep it in a jewel case. It can just be flat.
I mean, I'm still gonna go with the CD.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Natasha, what do you got here?
I'm going to go with the CD.
The CD?
However, I
Okay.
am going to put it in my attic storage space.
Oh, okay.
So
Great.
it won't really take up
I didn't think about
space.
that.
And
yeah.
then I'm
okay.
going to keep streaming music like I do.
Okay, great.
Illegally.
Yeah. All right,
Free.
that is surprising. All right, Kiwi Chris, how are we voting?
I think I'm going to go with the CD as well.
The CD?
But because I actually like whale music.
Yeah.
I
figured.
I'm going to listen to it. I don't want to stream anything else. I just want to hear that all the time.
Okay,
So that's going to be my choice, Scott.
All right, Josh, this is your chance to pull it out. How are you voting here?
Well, I definitely think it's. I could pick the CD and put it anywhere and not have my life change at all. But
your life is pretty bad.
Well, as you know, my boss, my parents, and my wife are cheating on me.
You could use the company.
I could use the company. I like all those people at the kids' table. I don't have a problem being honest with Kid Rock if I don't like his hair. I was like, I kind of want you to go back to that greasy long hair that's flat to your head. I like that.
And the sort of fedora he wears.
Yeah.
And you guys could start a band.
Exactly. Yes, because he's been doing like some weird political rallies where he plays music, and I want in on that.
You need to play in the parking lot.
Yeah, I think honestly his fans could be my fans.
Yeah, a lot of crossover,
Yeah.
definitely.
So I'm gonna go with
The peeing
Kid
in
Rock.
the Red Lobster would not be a problem for his
No,
fans.
they would. That would be something pretty cool to them.
All right. Well, gosh, how interesting. Let's tally up our points. Let's see. We have one for CD, one for CD, one for CD, and one for KID. And Kid Rock was the right answer. So, Josh Fox, you are our winner, and that is how we play Would You Rather. Congratulations.
Thank you. That's a big win for me. I needed that.
That's big. I could tell.
that.
You needed a little something in your life.
It's been a super tough lot of years since 1986.
It's been a tough
31
30 years.
Yeah.
You've been dead for kind of a long time.
I have. I've been dead way longer than I was alive.
Yeah. How old were you?
10.
You were married?
You were married. Your whole vibe is you sing like middle-aged man songs, but you were only 10.
For a
CPA.
genre of music that was not even existent at the time of your death.
Dad was upset that you hadn't. your college
That
degree yet.
raised so many questions. That little answer there.
Yeah.
That are unanswerable.
They really are, because we're just about out of time
are.
here, unfortunately. We just have one last feature on the show. That's a little something called Plugs.
I don't need your sympathy, baby. I don't need your hugs. I don't need your loving anymore. I don't need your drugs. Baby, I just want your plugs. Baby, I just want your plugs.
How'd
All
you
right.
get Elvis Costello to
That
do
was
your theme
it's
song?
called Elvis Plugstello is that theme by Mike Samanek. Mike Samanek, I believe. Thanks, Mike.
Pretty
If
good.
you have a plugs theme, send it on over, and you can get played on this show, and that's very exciting. All right, what are we plugging, Ricky and Natasha? I would assume another period is you want people to watch this,
Every Tuesday night, 10:30 on Comedy Central.
and
after
you can
Drunk
watch
History.
all episodes on the app right now,
Or
from
the website.
season or the website from season 1 and season 2. So that's exciting.
Also, my new baby drops February 23rd.
Oh boy, I cannot wait. Well, can I be the first person that you inform about this, please?
Sure, no problem.
I appreciate
Actually,
it.
you're invited to the hospital.
Oh, great. I'd love to be there.
You can be above
can
the splash
podcast it.
zone.
I'd love to scrub in. Just get involved.
Scrub in.
Any other things? Any live dates or anything that you guys want to plug?
No.
Or, no, great. All right. Kiwi Chris, what are we plugging here?
Oh, yeah, I'd like to plug a new show on NBC called AP Bio.
Advanced Placement Biology.
Yeah, it comes out February 1st after Will and Grace at 9:30 p.m.
It's like a preview episode, right? And then
Exactly
doesn't
right.
it come out March 1st?
Correct, yeah.
the-
Officially, the run will begin March 1st, but watch that preview.
Why do you want people to watch that, Kiwi Chris?
Because that's a show all about adventure, you know?
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, about people taking.
Taking adventures in high school and,
Right.
you know, primary school.
do you like that movie, Adventures in Babysitting?
I haven't seen it.
What?
Perhaps we can watch it together.
Right up your alley. I don't know that I'm a little busy today, but
Well,
we can certainly talk about that. All right, Josh Fox, the ghost of a 10-year-old curvy boy.
Well, I am looking to, if I can, I'm going to be playing in the parking lot of a Good Charlotte concert 2 weeks from tomorrow, so check that out.
Don't tell us where it is.
Yeah,
We'll
what state?
figure it out.
I think it's 2 weeks from tomorrow, so I think it's going to be, I think it's in Pittsburgh.
You're basically haunting a Good Charlotte concert.
Yes. And hopefully some other ghosts will show up and we'll have a good time.
How do you get the word out to ghosts?
What do you do?
Well, these are
Do they
questions.
listen to podcasts?
You write it on sheets.
Oh,
you write it on
okay.
sheets at Target, and usually ghosts have
yeah.
sheets on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, is that where they get their sheets mainly? Is Target?
Well, yeah. On the back side of all ghosts sheets is like the news, concert
okay.
days. So they're like checking it all out on the inside.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So if you're a ghost out there and you're listening, go to a Target, check out those sheets.
Yeah, and also check out the Teacher's Lounge on Stitcher Premium. That's a podcast.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really ghost friendly. It's cool.
It's ghost friendly. Okay,
Yeah,
good to know. I'll just plug, let's see, go ahead to podswag.com for some Comedy Bang Bang merchandise. Also check out the Comedy Bang Bang TV show out there on Netflix. All episodes over there on Netflix. All right, let's close up the old plug bag. Yeah.
Whoa, what a bag. It's time to open it.
It's time to It's time to open the bag. It's time to open the bag. It's time to open the bag. Open the bag. Open the bag. All right, that is, of course, the new Closing Up the Plug Bag theme remix by, I believe, Eastman Presser. Good job with that. Thanks for that. And
Nice name.
yeah. Guys, thank you so much. Riki, Natasha, always great to see you. Thanks for coming back.
Thank you for having us.
Kiwi, Chris, big fan.
Thanks for having me, Scott. This was really nice.
Really interesting life you have.
Thanks so much, yeah.
We barely got into the fact that you can see ghosts, but I guess we all can. because
I'm
I guess
thinking
it's
really hard about it.
It's
so you
very
can see
hard,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah.
of course, Josh, so good to see you. Good luck with septic imperfection.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
your
much.
brother Don, who, how old was Don when this murder-suicide happened?
Well, we're twins.
Oh, we never even got to that. That's
know.
the strangest part of your story.
I know. That's a really new detail that complicates it for no reason.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll get to it next time we see you. All right. Thanks. See you next time. Bye. Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening. And I want to talk about my friend's TV show. They're really welcome here to support it. It comes to us from the all-new season of Baskets, premiering Tuesday, January 23rd at 10 p.m. on FX. That's right. My good friend Zach Galifianakis, Emmy nominated for that show, critically acclaimed comedy. He stars in dual roles as twin brothers Chip and Dale Baskets. And then you have Louis Anderson in an Emmy-winning performance as their mother, Christine. That's right, their mother? Both a slapstick comedy and a family drama, Baskets follows Chip Baskett's pursuit of his dream against all odds to be a respected clown. See why the San Francisco Chronicle said it was comic genius. Watch the all-new season of Baskets Tuesdays at 10, starting January 23rd on FX.
This has been an Earwolf production, executive produced by Scott Aukerman, Chris Bannon, and Colin Anderson. For more information and content, visit earwolf.com.